We're delighted to have a special group with us tonight to perform in honor of Debra and Alan. Project Up is a component of Merrimack Hall's Johnny Stallings Arts Program, which provides performing and visual arts education to children and adults with special needs. This is one of the favorite things in the community that I get to see and I get to participate in, and I am so glad I'm here right now. Here to perform Heal the World is Project Up.
I want to make the world a better place.
I wish I could make all the bad things in the world go away. And I wish I could make people who are sick feel better.
When I was sick with cancer, I thought that the nurses made things better for me by caring for me and loving me.
It makes me happy to know I can ask for help when I need it.
Mine dance my hair happy.
Me happy.
My voice makes me happy. Being and love make me happy.
Love makes the world a better place and heals lots of things.
Somehow, we make that one a better place.
Everyone can do something to make the world better.
Project Up and all of you amazing performers make my world a better place.
Make it a better place for you and for me and in our human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. When we live for me, for you and for me, for me, for our children, for me, for me, for our children, for me, for
And this venue itself is enough to earn Alan and Debra this award. This is just a wonderful place. Project Hope on top of that makes it even more. It's just, I don't know, when I first came over here and they started this project and Debra showed me around, I was just so thrilled to see something like this in Huntsville. It's just a wonderful thing right there. That's enough. But what's not been told here a lot is this is a humanitarian award, and Debra and Alan have done lots and lots of humanitarian things beyond this, even though this would be enough for sure. But they were big activists in helping New Orleans recover from Katrina. They went to Haiti, and they let their plane go to Haiti. I know Troy Moore, one of my friends, went down on their plane to help in the recovery from Haiti. And they've done many, many such humanitarian things, so they definitely deserve this award. You guys are just amazing. I've known Alan probably 10 or 12 years now. He and I share an architect, Tim Packard. Tim did a lot of work for me at Research Genetics, and he did this building, and he's done a lot of things at the campus. Tim kept talking about this guy, Alan Jenkins, which I had never met. And he said, yeah, this guy's a rock and roll nut. He's got all this stuff, you wouldn't believe it. He's got a Beatles White Album signed by all 4 members of the Beatles. Now that's pretty cool. And I think it was in '05, is that right, when Alan donated this to Paul McCartney's Adopt a Minefield charity. And Alan got to meet Paul, I think, when he was out there, so that's pretty wonderful. But that album raised $85,000 in an auction for Paul McCartney. So this guy does a whole lot more, this couple does a whole lot more than just what you're seeing here. They very much deserve this award, and I congratulate them. Please come forward.
First of all, thank you so much, Sarah Oglesby and the team at the Arthritis Foundation for all the hard work that you've been doing for months leading up to this wonderful event. And to Jim Hudson and the previous winners who selected us for tonight's honor, we just don't know what to say. When Judy Link and Sarah Oglesby came here and told us that we had been selected, we just said, well, they just got us confused with someone else. They just couldn't possibly be meaning us. And to be included among the ranks of the other winners of this award is the most humbling thing that's ever happened to us. And we pledge to you to do our best to live up to the leadership and the philanthropy that the previous winners of this award have done for our community over the years. And to be presented this award by Jim Hudson, who, you know, like, the word on the street is the man's going to win the Nobel Prize in the next couple of years. So we'll be bragging about that to our grandbabies forever. Thank you so much, Jim. We want to say a special thank you to our dear friends Joe and Lana Rich, Ashley and Kevin Went, Linda and Randy Green, Mark and Sherry Ann Pullen, and Wes and Francis Clayton for working so hard with Sarah and the team at the Arthritis Foundation to put this event together. And we are just so lucky. It's taken us 5 years, but we have now the most incredible team assembled here at Merrimack Hall who are helping us make our dreams a reality. We also just want to say a quick thank you to our family. Our children, Emma and Austin, aren't able to be here tonight, but Sam's videotaping it, and we're going to make them watch the video later. And my mother, Sandra, and her husband, Ward Fisher, and Alan's mother, who couldn't be here tonight. But our families have supported our activities here 100%. Our children have put their own blood and sweat into this, as well as our parents. And then lastly, we just want to thank the children in these programs and their families, because they're the real heroes. It's not us, it's them. These parents are just, they just amaze me every day, and the joy and the life lessons and just the things that we are learning from these precious children. We're learning so much more from them than they could ever learn from us. And we're blessed and grateful to be able to play a part in their lives. And then finally, on a personal note, I just want to say something to Alan. There's a lot of people here tonight that tried to talk Alan out of this when he came up with this harebrained idea back in 2005. Like Ken Watson and Moss Crosby and Wes Clayton and Joe Rich, and especially Scott Scrimshire. And they all tried to tell him, what are you thinking? We don't want to see you do this. This is like really stupid. Why would you do this? But those are the very same people who have been in the trenches with us from the very beginning, no matter how harebrained they thought this idea was. And thank you to all of you. But back in, I have been very lucky that since 1992, Alan has afforded me the opportunity to stay home and raise my children and volunteer in the community. And we had a conversation in our kitchen in 2005, and he said, is this all there is? Are you just supposed to go out and work and make a bunch of money and then just spend the rest of your life buying stuff? Because that's not enough for me. And it's his leadership and his humanitarianism that inspired me. And so I thank you. And I thank you all so much for being here. We're honored and humbled. Thank
you. But I really bonded with Debra in a very, very fast, intense girlfriend kind of way, even before I met her, actually. Because the first time I played here, I drove in from Nashville and I got my stuff out of my suitcase and stuff into the green room, and I realized I forgot my makeup bag, okay? Which is like the worst thing that can happen to a girl whenever she's about to play. And I was like, oh my God, Alan, I gotta run somewhere to get makeup. I forgot my makeup bag at home. And he goes, oh, that's okay, my wife has makeup bags, and she's got makeup around here, you can use her makeup. It's like, you sure I can use her makeup? Absolutely. And I thought, oh, she's either really, really nice or she's going to kill me. So he brought the makeup bag, and I kind of, you know how you can find out about somebody before you meet them, you know? So I was like into the Bobby Brown and Laura Mercier, and I got it all together, used her makeup, and then met her later. And she couldn't have been nicer and more generous and lovely. So it was a real bonding time for all of us. So tonight I had my own makeup, but I just wanted to share that story. So we have country music bands here? Oh, that's too bad. I'm not planning on playing any. Okay. Do you have any? I kid. Any Garth Brooks fans here? I met Garth a long time ago when he was just a guy with a funny name. I'd never heard that name before. I think he was still selling boots when I met him. We were both but nothing had happened to us yet, but we were both very big, wide-eyed dreamers. And we wrote this song that I'm going to play, and we wrote it in my little house in East Nashville, and we put it on the boombox, and we kept playing it over and over again. And Garth was on the floor, I was sitting on the couch, and he played over and over again, and he said, boy, can't you just imagine a stadium full of lighters, you know, people with their lighters singing along? And I thought, oh my God, this boy is so delusional. I learned a big lesson that night. Between the shore